سلام بر دوستان عزیز، خوش اومدید به قسمت 5 کینگدام کام دلیورنسمون. آقا رفتیم پیش اهنگره، یه دوتا فوشمون داد و بعد گفتیم اومدیم برای شاگردی و این چیزا، بچگی هم اهنگری کردیم. یارو گفت بابا بیا تست بده ببینم چی کاری و حالا بریم تست رو بدیم. بزنید بریم.
Go over to the anvil and let's get started.
بریم سر آهنگری و شروع کنیم. خب یه آمان نداری؟ البته گفته بود از تو جعبه بردار. همه رو بده بیاد، همه رو بده بیاد دیگه. میگه اینا رو میتونه استفاده کنیم، من باید استفاده کنم. خب وسایل شمشیر رو داریم.
Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things like swords are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up a bit. Try poking it around for a bit.
خب دارم تکون میدم دیگه. میگه باید بتونی همه جا رو بتری. حالا داغ کیو رو نگهداری فوت میکنه. خواه قشنگ داغ شه. داغ شد. میگه به رنگش نگاه میکنی، میگی فهمی که دماش چطوره. میتونی بررسیش کنی.
That's exactly the straw color.
خواه
Got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing.
منشو داغ کنم. خوبه.
The whole thing is heated up now.
داغ.
So come over to the anvil. Try moving the
چکشکاری
sword
کنیم
along the
حالا.
anvil so you can get the hang of it.
میگه چیز کن. هریه.
Now take the hammer and try hitting it a
کش
few
دستم
times.
والا. باله.
See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike.
میگه این جرقه‌ها هرچی بیشتر باشن یعنی اینکه داری جای خوبی رو میکوبی.
A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are.
یه ضربه محکم بزن. بیا. خیلی طول میکشه یه شمشیر انقدر وقت بره. میگه با نظم بزن. همشو داغش کنیم بعد خاموشش کنیم. البته اگه کاراکتر فکر کنم پرک مرک بگیره سریعتر بشه، ولی خب تقریبا 4 دقیقه کشید یه شمشیر بسازیم. همون میشه یا نه؟ حالا دست مستش هم باید بس کنه. دست بس کردن هم بخواد اونم 1 دقیقه بکشه دیگه. نه ولی باحال بود. ساخت کوالیتیش هم طلایی 3.
Right. Let's have a look.
راضی یا آقا؟
Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
You'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
نه دیگه ردیفه. هر بلدم. Whistling for چرا سود؟ آره چرا سود میزنی؟
What good does it do me to whistle while I work?
It makes you work to a rhythm. You won't get tired so quickly and the iron feels it.
اگر که توضیح داد سوته عجیب بود واسم. چرا سود؟
That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
بشینیم یه ذره چیز میز بسازیم.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right. Here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two.
ای بابا
I'm not
معبد
going to look over your
شاولینه
shoulder all
مگه
bloody
میدی
day.
چیز
You take
اسب
care of these smaller
بسازم.
jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
باید بشینم چیز بسازم میگم خوش نل بسازم یه دونه اسکرپ متال میخواد یه دونه هم تبر رو باید بسازم طبق گفتن خیلی خوب اینا رو میسازم این هم یه دونه نل اسب دفعه دومه دارم میذارمش تو کوره این هم 3-4 دقیقه میکشه ولی خب سریعتر از شمشیرن دیگه چون که اندازهشون کوچولوتره سریعترن اگه زیادم داغش کنی جرقه میزنه این باعث میشه کیفیت کار بیاد پایین باید وقتی جوری سرخ شد بیاریش بیرون وگرنه کیفیت کار میاد پایین ارزونتر و بی‌کیفیت تر میشه البته اینا که مهم نیست ساخت شمشیر خیلی مهمه دوستان این شمشیره رو دومین شمشیری که دارم میسازم انقدر اول کار داغ کردم که جرقه بزنه حالا ببینیم باز کیفیتش 3 میشه یا کمتر میشه چون به جرقه زدن افتاد ولی خب یه بار بردمش تو کوره چون به جرقه زدن افتاد خیلی داغ موند و 3 ستاره در اومد پس یعنی جرقه زدن تأثیری نداره کوالیتیش 3 طلایه اگه بذارید خیلی داغ بشه به جرقه زدن بیفته با همون یه بار میشه انقدر چکشش زد که کار درد آقا بریم جنسا رو به این آجاقا بفروشیم واستا
What do you want? Why'd you barge in here?
آجا با دیگه با هم رفیق شدیم دیگه چی داری اینا رو بفروشم بهت ببین یه آنتینگ سورد سطح 2 تا دونه اینا 2 تا تبر 2 تا دونم نلت اینا میشه 36 سکه یه چونم بزنیم
Sure.
یا 37 دونه
Aye, you're Pleasure doing business. Take care.
خب آقا واسطه من هنوز کار دارم باید کار جذاب حالا بگو
It's about those 2 idiot hands of mine, Venza and Franzi. They drove off with a cart full of goods towards Semin, and they never came back.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up, and especially the cargo. Go to Semin and find out what the bloody hell happened.
اونوری رفتن برو سمین دیگه
All right. I'll get right on it then.
Go ahead. And if you find that pair of fools drunk, kick their asses for me.
Gladly.
باش
I'll kick some sobriety into them.
خیلی پس معلوم شد دیگه را بیفتیم کجا میشه این پایین میشه تو سمین آره حالا این پایین یه چیزی هم میزنیم دیگه یه معجون سازی هم را میندازیم آقا معجون سازی واقعا درآمدش خیلی خوبه توی 1 دقیقه معجون میسازی بعد گیاهاش هم از همونجا ور میداری نمیخواد بخری و توی اون 1 دقیقه تو معجون میسازی 4 تا دونه بهت استران کممایل میده هر کدومو 7 سکه میفروشی بیشتر تازه 8 سکه آره 30 سکه اینا تو 1 دقیقه در میاری حالا اول بازی دیگه ولی آهنگری 5 دقیقه اینا وقت میذاری یه شمشیر میسازی تازه باید پول آهنش هم بدی بعد کلا مثلا 7-8 سکه گیرت میاد ولی معجون سازی توی 1 دقیقه 30 سکه در میاد 30 سکه سودت توی 1 دقیقه البته دزدی که بیشتری سودو داره تو اینجور بازی ها ولی خب اگه بخوای دزدی نکنی فعلا معجون سازی خیلی درآمدش خوبه دارم میرم سمت سمین ببینیم چه خبره آقا 9:30 رسیدیم به سمین امیدوارم در اینجا بسته نباشه رامون بدن داخل ببینیم گاریه اومده اینجا یا نه حله آجا حله
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating.
Oh.
I've just been loving my neighbour.
Hey! You alright there, laddie?
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as red as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Huh?
Me? I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Serene is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck what you pray. You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yurko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
لحجه ای
The
داره.
old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
ای بابا انجا میریم دعواست که. خب بیا اینجا بینم. چی میگی؟
Prepare to fight.
بلدی ها.
Stop fighting!
چکار کنم خب میزنه. چه بابا این کاره نیستی. بابا کوچه.
These days, no one's ever really safe.
بیا برو میگم. برو این کاره نیستی آقا. زد اوی 2 تا زد. نفس
Shit! I'm all yours.
بلدی ها چیزای عالیته. خب بیا برو دیگه.
Fuck you.
دقت کن همچینم نوب سگ نیست.
Come on. Oh, you wee bastard.
the devil's name is fucking going on here?
بابا الان باز ما رو میندازه شلاق میزنن. چیکار کنم خب؟
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Granddad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that wine?
Who in God's name are you?
Henry.
Oh.
The Takoff blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
You say Radovan sent you, eh?
بله.
Some trouble with that cart, is it, lad?
دقیقاً در مورد همون
Yes.
کاری است.
Actually, it seems to have vanished.
My God! Anyway, Lord Sabine should hear whatever it is you want to tell me. But we can't go rousing him at this hour, can we? Come back in the morning. Or at least before noon.
باش.
All right,
یه صبح
I'll
بیا.
come then.
All right, I'll go and get some shut-eye too. If I can manage it over the racket them drunken Moravians are making.
من کجا برم بکپم؟ جا نمیشه من بخوابم؟ آقا بریم شب و یه جایی بکپیم بریم چی میشه. آقا برگشتیم خونه همون یارو چیز کردیم اهنگره اونجایی که بهمون داده بود خوابیدیم تا 6 صبح یه غذایی بزنیم بر بدن و را بیفتیم بریم. گیر نمیشه که، شکم نیست که. دریا چند. اوه اوه چه بارونی هم میاد. اول بیایم اینجا بعد دوباره بیایم اینجا دیگه. احتمالاً میگه بعد از خونت بیای بیرون. اوه چه بارونیه. ریزی پریزی امیدوارم نداشته باشه. بریم یه چند تا معجون بسازیم، باز پول استاک کنیم، بعدم بریم سر اون کار. خب آقا یه 12 تا کممایل دیگه، کمال دیکاکشن دیگه فروختم، همون جوشونده بابونی. بریم دیگه، صبح هم شد دیگه، الان وقتشه که بریم تو قلعه ببینیم چه خبره. از اون ور رفتم اون دفعه، اون ور رفتم. آره سر بزنیم بهشون. خب از همینجا میریم دیگه، اینجا بهتره. ولی گرافیک بازی واقعا خیلی خوب شده. آدم اصلا میره تو فضا، حس میکنه توی دوره فئودال و این داستانا. گفت فردا صبح بیا با هم سر بزن دیگه. مشعل نیاز نیست، مشعل قرار خونه جا. کجایی سمین؟ واسه سلام.
Good day. What would you
سلام
like?
علیکم. چی میخوام؟
I'm here.
گم شده.
Right. Come on then. We'll go to Lord Samin and you can tell him everything.
And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yechin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone. What we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us!
معلوم بود حوصله ندارم. نجاتش دادن این دو تا.
So Radovan sent you alone.
بله.
Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan
چیزی
sent me,
نیست من
sir, but
بخوام
not with the
پالیش
goods.
کنم. بس اینجاست.
The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
یه همچین
Well,
چیزی.
I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no
sir.
need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
What about him?
منم میام
We could
دیگه.
use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yurko is shit-faced. And your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't
پسر
slow
این
us down.
داماده پشمام.
Thank you, sir.
حاجی با بابای داماد داریم رفیق میشیم. تمام شد. با خودم میگیم ما رو
So, lad, you going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
هم با بریم.
Yeah, I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No,
ای
no,
بابا،
that's
من
not how I meant
کلاً
it.
دنبالت.
Take it easy, son.
عجب.
I'm only yanking your pizzle. By the way, the fellas at the gate say you came here on foot.
Yeah,
آره،
I did.
اسب ما
Christ
نداره.
above. And how are you going to ride with us? On the back of my saddle? You're a bit big for that, ain't ya? And I'm a bit too old.
You
میشه
got a stud
قرض
farm
بدیم
here,
یه
don't you? Couldn't I borrow one of your horses?
Aye. And then we'd never see hide nor hair of you, nor the animal again. We don't lend horses. But you're in luck. Our groom brought in a grey nag not long ago. Tell him you've got to ride out with us and he'll give it to you for a decent price.
All right. Thanks.
Well, that should be that. Unless you've got any more questions.
نه دیگه بریم اسبه رو بریم
No,
قیمت
that's all.
چنده بخریم.
But we should get going.
My
No,
thoughts
no, no.
exactly.
200
Off to the courtyard then.
من برم اسبه رو بخرم میام.
What did I do to you?
بفهم. اونا دعوا میکنن ماما. برید. برم اسبه رو بخرم. برو دیگه. زمرچ برو خدا. زمرچ.
Keep close to the others. It's not safe here.
گفت اینجا هست. درسته؟ گفت اینجا یه نفر داره اسب میفروشه بعد ارزون هم هست. گوشش. پبل؟
Wait, that's my Pebbles. My
خدا
girl.
پبله.
I thought they killed you down by that pond.
اسب منه.
What are you here for, stranger?
پبل منو بده.
That grey horse you have grazing here is mine.
What do you mean yours? I bought it fair and square. I admit,
Oh.
it was only for a few groschen from some suspicious lad who found
دیگه؟
it down by the Rock Tower pond, but that
آقا،
horse
مال
is
منه.
not branded, so it belongs to me now.
کی بهت فروخته؟
Who sold her to you?
I told you already. Some young lad. He wasn't from here.
What did he look like? Where'd he go?
You're a bit hasty, eh? He had black hair and a big beard. And he looked like he'd been sleeping in the woods. And his breath smelled like hell. But I couldn't tell you where he was headed.
آقا بیا منطقی باشیم.
Look, you know they attacked an entourage by that pond, right?
I heard
Oh.
about it.
اینو که
That
میگی.
news spread through the land like wildfire.
And the one who sold it to you told you he found it by the pond, right?
Well, he did, aye.
So it's
Oh.
not entirely impossible she belonged to me.
تمام شد.
Maybe not impossible, but I paid for her.
Aye, but just a few groschen. You said so yourself. Wouldn't you rather be in the good
Yeah.
graces of someone who might have been part of that expedition?
Maybe so. All right, I'll give her to you. But you owe me one. Go and get her then. If she remembers you, she might even come when you whistle for her.
الان یه سوت میزنم کادم یا.
We're gonna miss that one.
استا. میز اینو. اینو میذاریم تو هورس. اینم میذاریم تو هورس. اکویپ کن رو هورسمون. اینم اکویپ کن. تمام شد. سوار شد. اسبمون هم جور شد. الان حاج آقا اسبم جور کردم. بزن بریم.
I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right. Stay close to us and don't go wandering off.
بله
As you
بریم.
say, sir.
سوار شد.
We start searching, sir.
If they drove out of Tarkov and headed towards
ایول فالو داره. آقا گفتم فالو داره نرین که.
There's fellas vanishing
آقا
on the
چی
way.
میگن اینا؟
Very good, Captain.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko, he's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
Oh,
What?
داره میگه.
Is that true, Henry?
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
بله.
It'll be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off
کدوم ور داریم میریم راستی؟ همین راه که من برگشتم.
there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
خب چه مایی توضیح بدیم؟ خب ببینیم این چی میگه.
So, young'un, are you
حالا
ready?
حاضرم.
All right, let's do it.
بلدا کار بلدا یارو. یه کلاه خود. یه کلاه خود دیگه. کلاه خودت به زودی میشکنه.
Fucking hell!
چرا نمیشکنه کلاه خودت؟ لعنتی جا خالی هم که خوب میدی. اوه نفس نرم. نفس بیا. آها دفاع میکنی ولی آره زرهت بشکنه. بالاخره زرهت میشکنه. چند تا ضربه رو میخواد برات نگه داره اون زرهت. یکی دیگه. خدا من زره تو رو داشتم پارت میکردم. ولی جنگجوی خوبیه، کار بلده. با این حال جنگش از یک خیلی ساده تر شده. تسلیم شو دیگه. چرا تسلیم نمیشی؟ یه ذره از صورتی مونده. تسلیم شو. تسلیم شو.
Bandage, quick. I hope that's enough.
Yeah.
Get over here, you warrior.
اومدم.
What do you say, son?
سخت بود واقعا سخت بود.
You really gave me the runaround.
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
God's truth, sir. You didn't disgrace yourself, but I can see the young un has spirit. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he's saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
And since you won, I've got something else for you as well. My shield.
Isn't that a bit too much, Gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway. I can't carry no shield.
True enough.
Thank you.
بریم راه بیفتیم. چسبید.
Good.
حال کردی آج آقا. یا دیگه راه برو.
I needed that.
واقعا
It's
خب
good
یکم
to
لول
stretch the
مول هم
limbs every
گرفتیم.
now and again. And you're pretty handy, youngster. You should come to
Oh,
the
yeah,
courtyard and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
ایول
I
همون
call
کاپتان
it
برنارد
The
خودمون
art of
شمشیر
not
بازی
getting
بهمون یاد
skewered as
میده.
soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Sameen. It ain't no abandoned pig then.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein. It's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
I'm from Silver Scallops, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping the dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right
نمیدونه
thing.
هنری کیه دیگه. رسیدیم فکر کنم ها. آره رسیدیم.
Damn it! Don't you know how to ride a horse?
داداش دیگه من نبودم که اینا بودن. سه بودن اون یه روز. یادشیم. عجب. خب چی شده؟ چیزی شده؟ چیزی نیست. چی شده؟
So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
ردیفه.
As you wish, sir.
خیلی خوب. پس خودم میرم میپرسم. اسکرایب اینجاست. آج آقا اسکرایب پوشی. از اسکرایب نه بابا بیلیف باید بپرشم. دختر اینم چیز دیگه. عروس.
Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something?
Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah, I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did, a few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks of charcoal.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin. And you're looking for them?
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semin on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now, on account of the wedding, you know?
Oh.
That'll be all. Thanks.
معلوم شد دیگه. اسکولای پلشت.
Well then, young man, how did it go?
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
So to Yichin? The bastards! And what about my goods?
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum. Let's hurry. To Yichin!
Sir, I can send a message to the Yichin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. Praise Lord Jesus Christ. If I have to choose between riding to Yichin and listening to Dorothy's endless fussing, I'll take Yichin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats. We can spend the night there.
I remember that place, but I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers ago.
That's all right.
God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yichin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with that? I'll bet my brains they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go then. So, St. Anthony. Which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
خب آقا پیاده شیم بریم این برو بگردیم ببینیم چه خبره. حاج آقا به مشامش بیزنس کرد. بیا گاری این گاریه. گل مول نیست ما بکنیم. گل مریم البته زیاده مهمی. چه خبریه؟ نه اوه این چه؟ زغاله؟ آره دیگه نه.
A sack of charcoal.
همینه دیگه.
That could have fallen off the cart.
این بالا اینم گاری ماری این داره برای دیده میشه. گیری کردیم. اوه یه لحظه رفتیم بالا. سر خوبی باش. میدونی برگردیم بریم پیش یارو ببینیم چه خبر. این هم داره میاد. چیزی اون بر پیدا کردی آقا؟
You found anything, lad?
There's a sack of charcoal lying in the ditch to the left of the road. The bailiff said they were driving like the devil, so maybe it fell from the cart.
Oh, that makes sense. To the left it is then. Gnarly! Back here!
We're getting close. I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the cart back in no time.
I just hope we find the horses too. Our milker here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
That's a tough question, sir. But nothing happens on God's green earth without his will. If that's the way God wants it, there's nothing you can do.
None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one. Not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
راست میده یک دونه پادشاه خوبه داشته باشیم کار دمت. کندوه؟ چیه این؟ کنده درخت. نیست بنا بیا. کورین اینو نمیبینین؟ بابا گاری بابا تو رو خدا همین بود دیگه یه دونه زغال افتاده بود.
Hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar right now. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Very well, sir.
ما کوری نه دیگه.
Whoa.
زغال بودنش زغال ولی نمیذاره اکسپلور کنیم بریم بیشتر میگردیم. این افتادن اینجا ولریان یه ولریان من بکنم اون بر رفتن یعنی خب ایناشه.
The blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
بیاید. خب آقا دمتون گرم که بودین و دیدین. امیدوارم لذت برده باشین. این از این قسمت. تا ببینیم که در قسمت بعدی آیا میتونیم اون دوتا رو هم پیدا کنیم یا نه. چه بلایی سرشون اومده، چرا گاری اینجاست و اسباش کجان و کل این سوالات پاسخ داده بشه. تا قسمت بعدی و ادامه ماجرا. فعلا خدا.